What's up, everybody? It's me, Sam, and I'm with my bandmates, Sawyer and Petey. Today we are going to be reviewing what I thought would be our top 4 albums of the year by each year. We're going to be going from 2000 to 2010. I kind of picked what I would hope would be like some of all of our favorites. I'm sure I missed some for you. I'm sure I missed some for you. I didn't miss any for me.
Hey, 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of challenging picks here. I think how we should play it is you can only pick one album. It's like Desert Island scenario where it's like you only get one for the rest of your life. The other 3 die. So, you might have to really think how many good songs are on this album or EP. Like, am I going to pick this over a different banger? So, yeah, we'll start with the year 2000 and go from there. The year 2000, we've got Mudvayne LD50, Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, Disturbed, The Sickness, and In Flames, Clayman. What are we thinking? I've got mine pretty much.
I bet, as
tough.
you built the list, you probably were like, probably this one for me.
I tried not to, and it does help that I've been like slowly building this list for like a month. So it's like I did a couple years here and there, and I've changed it so many times too. But I definitely know in about 6 years from now, we're gonna have some tough choices.
Even just a couple of times I've been on screen, I've really like tried to focus my eyes on anything else. Because I really just finally looked at the first 4, really read them. And
whoever,
I was like,
it's the downside is whoever creates it, it's not a surprise.
Really. I know.
That's
why I wanted to keep it at least a surprise for me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that'll make it fun because I mean, you guys maybe saw like 2000 to 2002-ish.
I think I saw the first one.
Yeah, so I'll just go first because I think it's easy for me, even though the more I think about it, it's not as easy. I'm gonna go with Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory. It just, for me, like, I didn't listen to it, I don't think, in 2000. It had to have been like maybe 2003 or 4 when I was a little older, like 8 or 9, but probably one of the first like albums that like inspired me, or like I really just watched so many live DVDs of theirs that my dad had. I was like obsessed. But Disturbed, The Sickness is like the only Disturbed album I like front to back. It's actually super sick. Dropping Plates is a super awesome song, but I'm going Hybrid Theory. It's not close, really, for me.
Hybrid Theory was an important album for me. I definitely have it, or like had it, but I think Clayman is an album I enjoy listening to more now.
Yeah, I suppose if we are doing Desert Island, you do got to think, what am I into now?
Another Day in Quicksand has one of my favorite guitar solos ever.
I'm actually not even very familiar with the album, like, at all.
It's great.
Yeah,
it's got, what is that, Only for the Weak as well. Whole bunch of other ones. It's pretty good album.
Right on. So we got Hybrid Theory and Clayman. What do you think of Petey?
I mean, again, going with the thought of, okay, this is a Desert Island situation. It was still between the same 2 as for you, with Disturbed and Linkin Park. But I think I'm going to go Linkin Park, based mostly on, I think I have a prediction of how the rest of the list is going to be. And variety-wise, that's going to give me a little bit more variety than what a lot of the rest of this list is going to do.
Big brain, guys playing the game. Yeah, he's going for his full, I'm going year by year, but you got to think. If I pick one Linkin Park album, am I going to pick 2? 10
albums for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Like, I want to have some variety.
Yeah, fair enough. And there are actually a few...
I guess 11 if we're starting at 2000.
Yeah. There are a few years where I could not narrow it down to 4. So I put 5. There's a couple years with 5 in there.
All right. Fair enough.
All right, moving on to 2001. All right, 2001, we've got Slipknot, Iowa... System of a Down, Toxicity, POD, Satellite.
I owned that.
And Nickelback, Silver Side Up.
I'm pretty sure I bought Satellite when I was like 11.
Yeah, I definitely listened to POD for a little bit there.
Bro, it's a 3-way tie right now. Like, I didn't listen to that much POD, so like I have no real connection to it.
No. They've got the like 1 or 2 songs, like Youth of a Nation or whatever, and is it? I never remember. Is it Here Comes the Boom, or is it the other Boom Boom Click Click Boom?
No, that's Saliva. Click Click Boom Saliva.
Saliva, yeah.
What did that? What's their
Here
boom
comes
song?
the boom. Yeah.
Oh, here comes the boom. I always
Ready
get
or
those.
not.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
get those two mixed up.
If I remember right, the title track has like a pretty good hook in the chorus as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I still remember it, and I haven't listened to it since 2001.
When
We are. Not the same album, but
Youth of a
they got a couple
I think
out
it
there.
is. I think it is. Yeah.
Is it?
When I was
thought that
looking
a
it
later
up,
song.
when I was looking it up, I think that's what it said was.
Yeah,
I
that
could be wrong.
Yeah, that was on Satellite.
It said it like "Here Comes the Boom" and "Youth of a Nation" were on this, and that like blew them up for a minute, and then I don't.
And then it immediately stopped.
That was a special time for music where it's like that kind of music was like around for
was
like
in
a
vogue.
short period
Yeah.
of time, like the kind of like rap rock. But-
Especially Christian rap rock.
yeah, Christian too, for sure. People wanted to rap and rock without sinning. I'm going.
They're doing a little bit of that on Iowa too, with the rapping and rocking.
Yeah, that's true.
The way he spits on some of those songs.
I really, I mean, it's not a toss up for me, but I love Iowa, Toxicity, and Silver Side Up, but I think for me, I'd pick System of a Down, Toxicity.
Yeah, I think I'd also do Toxicity. Like, System of a Down was the band that got me into playing music.
Yeah.
So, like, while it's not my favorite album of theirs, it's a big deal.
They're in here again,
Sure.
too, so.
No spoilers.
Yeah, it's that without the spoilers is what's making this tough for me right now, because I'm like, if Slipknot comes back around, I think there's another album I'd rather have.
Yeah.
And again, with the love for variety and like the childhood nostalgia,
I know where you're going.
Nickelback's a solid choice
It
here
is.
for me, man.
Yeah.
Like so,
or that album has
2001.
bangers.
We're talking 9/11's happened.
Yeah.
It's a rough time for America.
Well, shit, Toxicity came out a week before 9/11.
Yeah. Why doesn't anyone ever talk about that?
Grew up in a small town at this time. I was still living in Louisville when this is all happening. So like the only thing to do is hang out with my folks at the bar as like a 10-year-old or whatever,
I'm
you
sure
know.
it's Silver
So like
Side Up
plenty of Silver Side was,
that bar.
dude. That song, any song that was popular from that album was getting pumped. It was like that, a little like Genie in a Bottle.
Ooh, nice.
By the way, that has one of the sickest beats. I'll stand by it. Just the way the bass is going in that song is so fun.
I can't think of how the bass goes.
I'm doing it. Fuck it. Nickelback.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I am proud of you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
brave
you.
choice.
That makes
It
me
is a
happy.
brave choice.
That makes me happy. All right. Oops. Jesus. All right. 2002. We've got System of a Down, Steal This Album, Kill Switch, Alive or Just Breathing, Korn, Untouchables, Shadows Fall, The Art of Balance. And this is probably going to be maybe the least interesting of the years. This was my hardest year to find albums that I thought would be hard for all of us kind of thing, but I honestly don't even know where I'm going to, like, what I would pick, because none of them are my favorites, so I'll maybe let you guys kind of take the floor on what you think.
I'd go with Alive or Just Breathing. Steal This Album is kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to Korn, and Art of Balance is... The earlier Shadows Fall stuff wasn't... I didn't like it as much as, like, a couple of their later albums.
Sure, yeah.
So, yeah,
And I
Alive
could-
or Just Breathing for me.
And I couldn't remember which Shadows Fall album, because I know you both liked Shadows Fall at one point. I just couldn't remember which album, so I just threw them on there in case that was the album.
I think I lean towards Untouchables on this one.
Yeah, that's where my head's at too.
Again, it's got a good variety element to it. Like, it's got its own very signature thing.
Yeah.
And every time so I was never a Korn fan, but every time I go back and be like, I should try to listen to a little more Korn, which has happened like 2 or 3 different times. I always be like, why don't I listen to this more? Like, every time I'm just like, this is so much better than I ever thought it was as
I really like
youth.
Korn.
As a Ute in 2002.
Sure. Maybe I'll have to go
Utes.
back and analyze what I hear.
Yeah, it might be worth it, because I've had a way better time enjoying it now than I ever did when I was that age.
I mean, I liked it a lot then. I like it. I still like it now. They're still even making music that I'm like, okay. I'm not listening like actively to their new stuff, but I've heard some of their new stuff where I'm like, at least they still sound like Korn. Just maybe more of like a well-produced Korn, and like maybe not as angsty or like on meth or whatever.
A little more content in their
Yeah.
50s.
Yeah. But seeing them live, that was such a great show. Seeing them with like Gojira too, that was super cool.
It'd be a sick show.
It was. That. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Korn Untouchables too, just to secure a Korn album in my list of Desert Island.
That's a good move.
Gotta have some Korn in there. All right,
represent.
2003. This is gonna be maybe a little tougher, and I threw in a fun one at the bottom. But so we've got Avenged Sevenfold, Waking the Fallen, Linkin Park, Meteora, Deftones, Self-Titled, and then Evanescence, Fallen. And that's with all the bangers on it.
Which one is Deftones Self-Titled? What's the album cover look like?
Is
that the one with the skull?
If you guys got your phone, go ahead. I can't remember. But I thought that would be acceptable in this video if you guys needed to like pull up a discography to just be like, I want to see what the album looks like, or I want to see what songs were on this album, because I have a hard time remembering all.
I'm going to have some sad days. I'm probably going with Deftones.
Oh, yeah.
On this desert island, I'm going to get bummed out a day.
You're going to get horny out there.
I'm going to do a couple of songs to cry Jack to.
Find yourself a sexy little coconut.
More of a sexy little banana guy.
Freak.
What can I say? I'm very modern.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that was the one I was thinking. Because that one's got Minerva, Hexagram, Needles and Pins.
It'll honestly be a lot of new music for me, because I've never really listened to much. I mean, I know the one sexy song, and that's kind of like all I can think of when I think of Deftones.
I know I could probably list 2 or 3 Deftones songs. Kate plays one. She's been playing one recently. It's their newest one.
Okay.
And I actually dig it. It sounds like old Deftones. It's pretty cool. But yeah, for me, I never got into them. God damn it! I already picked Linkin Park though.
Yeah, I definitely had Meteora and listened to it a ton.
Yeah.
But I think Waking the Fallen is a listen I enjoy a lot more now.
Yeah.
It's like, there's not really any songs on there that I don't like.
I'm with you. I thought about going for it, but I'm trying to keep variety in this, and I know that I'm going to pick something Avenged later. So, like...
Can you do me a favor and look up that Evanescence album? Because if there's one song, all it takes is there needs to be one song on there, and I think I'm actually going to pick the Evanescence album.
Wild.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have some sad days, too.
I guess. That's a good point.
I'm just wondering if My Immortal's on that album.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm picking Evanescence.
Yeah.
And I think it's like, Call Me When You're Sober is on there, or is that a different?
Nah, that's later on in their career.
Yeah. But she's got, obviously, Bring Me to Life. I mean, I'm picking this album based off 2 songs, but My Immortal is... My Last Breath is... I know that song, too.
Because, yeah, my dad had that album, and he listened to it a ton, so I've definitely heard this album a bunch, and it's fine.
It's a crazy pick.
It's fine.
I'm going...
It's dad music to me, so...
It's a crazy pick. I'm going Evanescence.
I like it.
And I honestly, for almost my entire life, I thought it was Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park that was on Bring Me to Life. It's just like a random rapper. It's not him.
Oh, really?
I just thought that for like 20 years.
I assumed it was like a member of the band. It's just a random guy.
It's just a guy, yeah.
Damn, features weren't popular back then.
I heard
that is true. That is kind of a like outlier in that aspect.
Yeah.
I heard she was like I just heard rumors that she was like upset with the whole music video. It was like not what she was expecting or something like that. Kind of studio really came in and dug their claws in. But it is a fun video. It's just like standing at like on the edge of a window, like like 70 stories up, and like the whole video like thinking about jumping kind of. It's very sad. All right.
Real uplifting stuff.
We all picked, right?
With.
You did.
Yeah.
Waking the Fallen. You got Deftones, and I took Evanescence.
That's right. Is Sexy Song on that Deftones album, by the way?
No, I don't. Which Sexy Song are you thinking of?
It's Change in the House of Flies, I think.
No,
the horse?
I think that's off White Pony.
I was just curious. All right. Now we're starting to get into some dangerous territory.
We are. We're about a year away, I think. This is even tough. But 2004, we've got Atreyu, The Curse, Lamb of God, Ashes of the Wake, Killswitch Engage, End of Heartache, and Mastodon, Leviathan.
Golly. Yeah, no, this one definitely starts to get real tough.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's tough for you guys.
I know mine.
I know mine too.
I'll go for it then. I need a moment to think.
Go for it. For me, it's Kill Switch, End of Heartache, for sure.
I mean, I sort of figured that was going to be yours.
Yeah. Like, End of Heartache is great. Ashes of the Wake is good. I've been getting more into Lamb of God lately. There's good songs on The Curse.
And that's fucking prime Lamb.
Yeah. But
that's an album I felt like I missed. Everyone talks about that album, and Sacrament, I think, is the other one.
That's the other one.
As like the two like life-changing albums.
Yeah.
I got into them so late. Like, I didn't even listen to them until I was probably 20. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, I'm going to go with Mastodon Leviathan. Like, Mastodon was a band I was really into in like 2009, 2010. And like, I still really enjoy their stuff. It's kind of different in a way I like.
Yeah.
Like, their music has a good amount of like layers in the like proggier stuff they do.
For sure.
And like, writing a concept album about Moby Dick is pretty rad.
That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. It's hard to even, you can't.
The album cover is fucking sweet.
Yeah. These are tough. What are you thinking, Petey? I know you needed a second.
Man, I think I'm going to go with The Curse.
Yeah, I thought that was possibly.
It was between that and Ashes.
Yeah.
As good as End of Heartache is, I think I'm going to go with The Curse.
Okay. I respect. I'm glad someone went with an Atreyu album.
Yeah, there's a lot of... I'm guessing Atreyu doesn't pop up again.
Yeah, probably not.
And for that reason, I think I'm sticking with that.
Good call. Yeah, I don't think I put...
Lead Sails and Paper Anchors would have probably overtaken that in my preference of Atreyu albums, but
that's
I only like the one song off of it.
Oh, that whole album.
Is that the song with Becoming the Bull?
Yeah, I like that one.
Sort of a timing situation there, though. It just came out in high school, and I was just consuming everything and was just like, give it to me now.
That came out when I was in like 7th grade, and I listened to that album like... It's up there for top listened to albums.
I would say same. It's one I'll still put on and listen to start to finish pretty
I haven't
regularly.
listened to it in probably over 10 years.
Last year for sure listened to it.
Yeah, did you?
For sure.
All right, here we go. 2005. This is where I put. All right. 2005. I put 5 albums in here. Okay, so we've got Trivium, Ascendancy, Bullet for My Valentine, The Poison, Avenged, City of Evil, System of a Down, Mesmerize, and System of a Down, Hypnotize.
I'm taking City because it's my favorite thing.
Yeah,
like that's my bread and butter of music.
Yep. Yeah, I'm taking City as well. Like
if that wasn't there, the rest of those would be really, really hard for me to choose between.
Same, because if I'm going to take an Avenged album, I'm going to take City of Evil.
Yeah.
And I haven't taken one yet.
Yeah.
So
that's the one I'm bringing home to Mama.
The thing for me is, like, especially on the second half of City of Evil, like, I'll be listening to it now, and I'll hear new things still.
Yeah, it's...
Like, there is so much going on, especially in, like, the second half, you know, like... Strength of the World, The Wicked End, Sidewinder.
Fuck yeah,
There's
dude.
so much stuff going on. I hear new things pretty regularly still. And it's just like, it's a perfect album.
Yeah, dude. It just makes me so happy.
Yeah,
that album.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
It's kind of lame that we're all picking it, but I mean, you have to.
Yeah. But that says something about it, man. With the competition that it's got on this screen right here, like, it says a lot about that album.
I love The Poison and I love Ascendancy and I
Ascendancy
love
is
Mesmerize and Hypnotize.
Yeah. The fact that I have to pick between the two of those would be annoying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that sucks that they, came out. I think, were they front and back, Mesmerize, Hypnotize? Or were they separate?
I think they were released about a month apart, weren't they?
It was like half a year.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It was a pretty short cycle. I remember that.
I remember reading that, and I was like, holy fuck, they came out with the same those two albums in like 5 months.
Well, I think they wrote them together and then just split them apart.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
But yeah, that's a double album of that quality is absurd.
It's absurd.
Yeah, it is.
And I always think too that they did it right. Like, they got out. Like, obviously people want new System songs and stuff, and I would have liked to have them around for a little bit longer, but they had so many good albums and then they just left.
Yeah,
they didn't ruin them. They didn't ruin their reputation.
Didn't go out with a fizzle.
No.
Yeah.
They popped.
Yeah. And then Serge is like, I'm just gonna go do weird shit for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Go off.
Yeah. He's awesome.
You do you, King.
All right, 2006.
All right.
Sawyer's hardest year.
Actually, it's pretty easy.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got Killswitch Engage, As Daylight Dies, Human Abstract, Nocturne, All That Remains, The Fall of Ideals, As They Lay Dying, Shadows Are Security, and All Shall Perish, The Price of Existence.
So for me,
What a time to be alive.
So
And a Ute.
So Nocturne is one of my favorite albums ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everything about it is just my favorite thing to listen to, which sucks because like Price of Existence is great. Like every album on this list is great.
Amazing.
But like Human Abstract is like my favorite album to listen to, and I also heard it in 2006. And that was really like it changed. Like I'd never like heard music like that before.
Yeah.
And like heard guitar playing like that. And it still makes me feel inspired.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Like it's just as good as when I first heard it, and that was 20 years ago.
I probably didn't hear any of these albums in 2006, but I've listened to all of them. And Nocturne, honestly, the least. I've heard songs.
It's
off
music for dorks,
Yeah.
but like I am a capital D dork.
Yeah. But like you showing me All Shall Perish, like I didn't even listen to The Price of Existence until like 3 years ago.
I saw them live in like 2010, I think, or 2009. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's insane. And that quickly jumped up into like top
Yeah, that album
albums
is
for me.
so
It's
good.
so good. But and obviously As Daylight Dies is really good too. I don't think I'm gonna go with 2 Killswitch albums. I think for me it's a not easy choice, very hard choice, but I think I have to go with The Fall of Ideals.
Yeah, Fall of
Same.
Ideals is great too.
It's
Like,
Fall of Ideals for me.
Yeah.
I love that fucking
That
album.
whole album front to back is so good, dude. And I went back and re-listened to it like a year ago, and there were songs that I maybe didn't give enough of a chance to when I the first 20 times I listened to it through, and they're just like every time I listen to it, it's like you with City of Evil. I'm just like, man, this album is so
Yeah.
fucking good. Like,
yeah.
It was one of the first. I think actually maybe even like the first like real introduction I had to like heavy crazy like.
Yeah.
I had just never heard vocals done like that before, and that album is just so fucking picture perfect to have been the introduction to that.
Yeah.
That it's kind
Timeless.
of made it difficult to find things that compare sense.
Yeah.
And
But-
especially since we kind of like take a lot of inspiration
Yeah, for
as
sure.
a band from All That Remains.
And
like,
we've barely even talked about Shadows Are Security too.
Yeah, I know.
I
Which
know.
is like a banger. Well, I think there's a couple that are like a 5 out of 10 song, but like as an album, like that's a hell of an album to write.
It absolutely is, yeah. Yep. All right. Well, that's tough, but we're locked in. Okay. Going on to 2007.
I just listened to that album like 2 weeks ago. Fall of Ideals.
Oops.
Oh, brother.
And here we go. 2007. As They Lay Dying, An Ocean Between Us, Shadows Fall, Threads of Life, Avenge, self-titled, Parkway Drive, Horizons. I can just get mine out of the way. I know what I'm going to pick.
It's an ocean between us for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, kind of the same thing as some of the last 2 albums is just like, it's just one of the deepest inspirations for why I like music now.
yeah.
It just like, that was such a turning point in what I listen to for music.
Right.
Yeah.
That it just never gets old. And the same, so Fall of Ideals and this album have both been listened to for me in the last month. Like,
Yeah.
I love those albums so fucking much.
Yeah.
They bring me back to being a kid, and they're what got me to where I am with my musical taste.
And they
today.
still
Yeah.
hold up. They're still
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
still so good. Like it's killing me inside to not pick An Ocean Between Us, but Parkway Drive's Horizons is my most listened to album of probably all time, and it is by far and away the biggest inspiration I've ever had as a musician ever. Like when I first, because I always listened to like rock and metal I wasn't like super into metalcore till almost after high school, like towards the end of high school. And Parkway was one of the first bands I heard. And obviously when I graduated high school, it was 6 years after this.
Yeah.
So I like heard one of Parkway's newer songs at the time from their album Atlas, the Wild Eyes, I think, or it was it was Wild Eyes, I think was the song, or it was Dark Days. It was one of the two. They're both on that album. And then I went back and realized that that's like my least favorite album of theirs. Like Horizons, yeah, dude, front to back is so good. The guitar is so sick. I'm usually vocals first kind of guy, but everything about that album, guitars, drums, bass, vocals, so sick. Adam D recorded it too and produced it, so even more reason to like it.
Yeah,
so,
all day.
Yeah,
all day.
I'm going with
Yeah.
Horizons.
You made a hell of a case for it there. I'll say that.
Yeah, this one is tough because I really like Avenged self-titled as well.
Same. I was tempted to make a second album in the collection.
Because like it's kind of like it's City of Evil, but they're going for it even more, which I really appreciate. Like it's a really cool album to listen to, and there's a lot going on that I like. I think I am gonna go with Threads of Life though. I like every song on that album.
Nice. I'm glad we have some. I'm glad. I like when everyone has a different pick.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm actually kind of surprised on that. I thought there was going to be at least a 2 block on an ocean between us.
Yeah,
honestly.
me too. It kills me to know that like the best two, I'm not getting like either of the best two As I Lay Dying albums. Like, now I'm not gonna have like
that's just a hole in your entire list.
And I will be on this
for the rest of your desert island
and I'll
life.
get like Forsaken stuck in my head or something. I'll be like, no. All right, 2008. Here we go.
It's the year I graduated.
Old bitch.
Yeah. So I think this one might be. I guess I'm not going to speak for you guys, but I feel like it's going to be kind of easy for you too.
Yeah.
But it's Bring Me the Horizon, Suicide Season, Trivium, Shogun, Bullet for My Valentine, Scream, Aim, and Fire, and then Whitechapel, This Is Exile. Yeah, if it's easy for you guys, I'll let you know.
It's going to be Shogun for me.
Yeah,
like,
I figured as much.
Shogun is my favorite Trivium album.
If it was still 2008, it would be Scream, Aim, Fire, but my tastes have changed a lot, and it's Shogun.
Shogun is so good.
It's
like
one of the best written albums I've ever heard.
It's actually really, really difficult for me because they all in different ways like have had their time in my life.
Yeah.
Like Suicide Season, like before Bring Me the Horizon, it was what they are now. They were like deathcore. They were like shitty recorded on a potato deathcore. and this was like their album where people were like, holy shit. And the vocals are so different than what they are now. He had such a crazy like high scream and like almost zero clean vocals. It was all just like crazy, but as an album, there's probably only like 3 or 4 songs I really like on it, so that one I'll skip on. Dude, honestly, Trivium, Shogun is so good, but it's probably my least listened to on this list. And then Bullet for My Valentine, Scream, Aim, and Fire. I laughed because I feel that hard. Like if it was still 2008, I'd be all over that. I'm pretty sure the actual song Scream, Aim, and Fire was my ringtone.
Oh yeah.
So
Dude, me and Josh would literally like listen to that song at the end of lunch and just like wait for that one squeal to come up and we would go and then we would like walk off to class, dude. It was like, it's a whole thing. I have so many fun memories with that album, but
it has Hearts Burst into Fire on it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That's gonna be. Yeah, so
you have to pick one.
I know. And then Whitechapel I listened to later in life and really liked it. But I'm actually picking Scream, Aim, and Fire because Hearts Burst into Fire as a song is one of my, like, it just brings me back to the first time I heard it, like in Nick's basement. Like we were just like boozing and we played it, and I just remember we played the intro like 40 times in a row, and we had an ongoing joke like it was so good that you'd have to like vacate the premises. Like the song, we'd just be sitting there drinking, music would be on shuffle and then that song would come on, and the ongoing joke is we both would just like take off running because it was just too good to handle. So yeah, I'm going with
I'm
Fire.
playing it in my head now, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a tough one. All right, we only have 2 years left, and I think it gets a little probably less difficult as the years go on. But
what a decade of music.
I know.
For real.
Okay, and then we got 2009 here. I did throw in a couple, like, I'll just list them. We got Shadows Fall, Retribution, August Burns Red, Constellations, A Day to Remember, Homesick, and then I threw in Asking Alexandria, Stand Up and Scream. So I kind of threw in the Homesick because
Honestly, yeah, that makes it tough for me.
I was gonna say I threw that in for Petey. I really like that album too, and
I don't think I've ever listened to it.
It's definitely not your thing.
Yeah,
it's pop punk but metalcore.
Yeah,
you know, but that's the album that blew them up. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's with I'm Made of Wax later.
Yeah. It's a really, really good album.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna get into them, that's probably what you would like
is
that
Back
album.
Burner.
Oh, is that? Yeah, it's got Composure
and Back Burner.
A Messenger.
It is a toss-up though, because Retribution I think would be my favorite Shadows Fall album.
Yeah.
There is a
really like
lot
that.
of good tracks on that one. I don't like it as much as Threads of Life, though.
It's a really excellent album.
Yeah, that's there. Mariana's Trench is on that too, I think.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like
Whitewashed.
heavy.
That's right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out and for me it's August Burns Red. I need to have them in my rotation on the island.
Yeah.
And Whitewashed is
Yep.
such a good song, and Mariana's Trench has one of my favorite breakdowns of all time. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go with August Burns Red as well.
I think I'm gonna lean into Retribution. Yeah, I think so. I think if it was the album after Homesick, I probably would have done the Day to Remember one. But
what was the album after?
I can never remember what it's called.
It's
But
not-
it has like that like metallic teardrop on it.
Oh yeah.
Can I remember?
can't think of
It's
it
one of those
either.
ones that like I don't know the name of the album. I just listen to it a lot.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that. But yeah, cool.
That's actually the album that I actually discovered them. I didn't.
And then-
Homesick, I was like not even there for. I had to go backwards for that.
I found A Day to Remember, like from a music video on like really early. I think it was either YouTube or MySpace. I can't remember. And
Yeah, it would have had to been.
yeah, and yeah, it's such a funny music video for that. I'm Made of Wax, Larry. What are you made of? They're like playing kickball against like children. But they're taking it super serious, and they all have like huge chews in.
Oh yeah, dude! Big league chews.
Yeah, they have they're
dude.
actually chewing like Red Man chew, like real tobacco leaves, and like they're puking from this.
They're trying to be manly.
Very funny music video. All right, last year here, I think it is 2010. Yep, it's last year. All right, we've got. Yeah, this is where it got tough for me, and I'm looking at it. I don't even know if it's going to be tough for you guys. Probably not. I don't know if there's much up there that you
Not really,
you
no.
like, but we've got Parkway Drive, Deep Blue, As They Lay Dying, Powerless Rise, Bullet for My Valentine, Fever, and then Motionless in White, Creatures.
It's Creatures for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
That's
album.
a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that with Abigail? Mm-hmm. That's a solid song. I feel like for you, you're just kind of
Yeah.
like, whatever.
I mean, I do really like the Powerless Rise.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of really sick songs on it. Otherwise, like, I never really got that big into Bullet. And I think I listened to Deep Blue once, but it didn't, like, stick in my mind.
Deep Blue is up there for me too. Like I really like it, but it was like a total step back from their previous album.
Yeah.
Like even production wise, it
Sure.
doesn't sound nearly like if it had better production on it, I think it would be a contender with Horizons. But it doesn't. There's something about it that's just like there's something missing, or it's like a little hollow. But there are still for me like 5 or 6 really fucking good songs on that album, and for that reason I'm gonna go with another Parkway album. Yeah, just they're one of those bands that have probably like 8 or 10 albums. I only really like 2 to 3 of them, but the 2 I like are like my favorite albums of all time. So Deep Blue for me. And you said Creatures, and you said
I'm going Creatures for
Powerless
sure.
Rise.
Yep.
Right on. Well, that was fun. We'll have to do another one of these. Maybe we'll do like like dad rock bands, of, like dad rock, or we could go like songs by year. Or something.
Yeah, we could do something like that.
Yeah, well, we can do something like that. That'll be fun.
I feel like just even from the little list that we have here, there might be some pissed off people that see this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Or even from ones that we just totally missed. They're like, I can't believe they didn't even mention this one.
I will say to anyone watching, I tried my best. It just seemed like every website was missing albums. So I would I'd go to 4 different websites for each year to make sure I'm not missing any. And then when I was using ChatGPT, it was like giving me the wrong albums for wrong years. And I was like, how? I don't understand.
That's like concrete information.
Yeah,
how are you fucking that up?
That's not hard to find. Yeah, yeah. But we did our best. Music is subjective.
Yeah, you have to like what I like, actually.
Yeah.
That's how
actually,
this channel
music
works.
is objective.
Yeah,
and I know what's right.
Well, as a musician, my opinion is more valid.
Well, on that note, take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching.
Listen to Calopsia.
Listen to Calopsia.